1.7 million square kilometers, almost the entirety of the island. Our planet depends on the ice sheets to control climate, maintain sea level, nourish global marine ecosystems, and provide over half the air we breathe. They are critical to life on Earth as we know it. From the air, it looked like this one was up to the challenge. Impenetrable, indifferent, inviolate. It was hard to conceive that this endless expanse of ice that had existed for over 100,000 years was now starting to disintegrate. The plane began its descent. It was September, and the Arctic willow was turning from green to gold, the ground birch a vibrant red, the landscape on fire. The head of the fjord was an estuary braided with streams of pale, murky glacial silt. Fresh snow had gathered on the crags and ledges of the surrounding mountains like marbled fat. Kangerlussuaq is at the end of the spectacular 90-kilometer fjord that grazes the Arctic Circle. It was dark by the time we gathered on the dock. The frenetic pace of starting a new journey greeted us there. Expedition team staff with headlamps, searching for the joining team members, handing off duties. "Hi, Holly, right? Take my headlamp. You are to help the guests board the tender boats. Tend to a boat. Make sure they have their personal bags with them and their life vests are done up properly. Good luck." After a brief and hectic sojourn on land, we boarded the Ocean Endeavour and sailed for hours through the stillness of the fjord and into the night. It takes the better part of 2 days to cross the North Atlantic to Labrador at this latitude, an expanse of ocean known as the Davis Strait. The frenetic midsummer hubbub of marine activity that comes with feeding frenzies during the warmer months had passed. And besides, the deep open ocean is less active than most people expect. There are amazing experiences to be had, but you have to work for them. Early in the crossing, I gave a presentation on the dovekie, a stocky little seabird that is closely related to the puffin. Black on the back, white on the belly, the size of a child's heart. What they lack in size, they more than make up for in toughness, thriving in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Most spend their winters off the coast of Newfoundland, facing head-on whatever the stormy North Atlantic has to throw at them. Sheets of blowing spray and crushing walls of 6-meter waves, a regular occurrence. The majority of the world's population breed by the tens of millions in the scree slopes of the Thule district of northwest Greenland, taking advantage of the relative proximity to the Pikialasorsuaq, meaning great upwelling in Greenlandic. This great upwelling creates an area of open water year-round, better known as a polynya. In English, this particular one is known as the North Water Polynya. It is the polar region version of a desert oasis, a rich and essential food source for many marine animals, predator and prey. For dovekies, it is an all-you-can-eat buffet of an Arctic copepod, the small but super fatty sea creature that they feast on. And once their egg hatches, the parents take turns stogging their throat pouch with extras to feed their fast-growing and demanding chick. At the end of the breeding season, the parents slack off on the chick feedings in a dovekie version of, "Here's your hat, what's your hurry?" The parents are sending the signal that it's time for them to start fending for themselves. When the chick decides to take on whatever lies beyond the safety of its stony burrow, one parent guides it out to sea and over the next few weeks teaches it how to navigate the North Atlantic's tempestuous storms and ephemeral distribution of tiny prey. They use the Labrador Current to advantage, hitching a ride to the West Atlantic, down the Labrador coast, and onward to the east coast of Newfoundland. They are designed for diving. Flight is an afterthought. Even after years of encountering them at sea, I am still